There is an ambitious plan on the table to connect businesses from around the world with technologies that are developed right here in San Antonio. We are talking about the Port San Antonio Innovation Center. Iris Gonzalez, the founder and publisher of Startup San Antonio, is here to explain more about this and tell us what this Innovation Center includes. This is a big idea.
Exactly. It's a bold idea that Port San Antonio had because they saw a need to build facilities to host, highlight, and promote innovation within San Antonio. They have an existing building, but they have a plan that they will be announcing November 30th that will talk about what is going to go inside the building. And what we know right now is that the building will have as its anchor tenant the San Antonio Museum of Science and Technology. It will also have an e-sports arena, so an e-gaming arena for large screens, display of video content, as well as a food hall, and then a maker space, and then finally an industry showroom where innovators can work alongside industry partners.
This is almost like just a giant hub for so many different ways to either take part in technology, develop technology, learn about it. Why do you think there is a need for this in San Antonio?
Well, San Antonio is unique as a city. We have some unique capabilities and expertise that you may not find in other metropolitan areas, but it's a matter of trying to bring all of that together so that you can enable even more innovation. The port realized there was a need to create this innovation hub, and with the museum as its centerpiece.
Okay. It seems like in the last couple of years, really, the city itself has made a push to almost create San Antonio, make it a technology hub, technology source. What do you think that this plan does for that?
So once the Innovation Hub is finished and it's open, what I predict is you're going to see a lot of interest and a lot of people getting on the list to start using it. So for example, I already know that for the e-gaming arena, people think video games like Fortnite. Right. But right. Let me make this even broader argument that the way we consume content now, it's much more immersive. It's much more graphics rich. Mm-hmm. And that's how our young students now are growing up. They're used to learning that way. That's how we consume information. We don't consume information by looking at lines of code.
So this isn't necessarily just for the purposes of plain old entertainment.
No, it could be training, it could be competitive competitions at the high school and college level, even maybe middle school. You could do drone races in there, robotics competitions, and in fact, really the main purpose for creating that arena is to help enrich and support more STEM education opportunities for our young people.
So these are all things that people who take part in this, they could carry on with them into their future careers, their current careers. I know an article you wrote talked about the defense community also taking advantage of all of these resources there as well.
Exactly. They could use the e-arena to then display some of their more immersive graphics-rich products. So that's just the e-arena. And then when you look at the maker space, if you're creating something, you know, people think about the tech sector as being people who code, web development, lines of code in a computer. But there are people that are actually building products, advanced technologies, and you require often expensive, specialized equipment that you don't typically have access to. Especially if you're early stage, you don't have the money to go out and buy a multi-thousand-dollar piece of equipment. So there'll be a large maker space next to the museum that has all of this equipment available for use for innovators coming in, trying to work on a prototype to create something new.
So where is the money coming from to make this Innovation Center happen?
So the port will be announcing more details on November 30th.
Okay.
They've hired a development firm that's going to come up with that plan. And so I'm just as anxious as everyone else to learn more details. We'll have to wait till the end of November.
And again, that's happening November 30th, so more to come for sure on this.
Exactly.
All right, Iris, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.